A couple weeks ago, I posted a video on Mascall's 427-year-old style mousetrap. It's a choker style mousetrap. It's real simple. It has 4 holes here, a wire spring with a noose that goes up and down, some holes to tie that spring, and you put the bait back there. The mouse comes through, puts its head in the noose, chews through the string, it goes up and you got them. And I was able to catch 4 mice in one night with this trap. So even though it was such an old design, it works great. This is one of my most popular videos. I've been getting 1 million views a week on this trap. And one of the viewers was able to make this, inspired by this trap. This 3D printed mousetrap was designed and made by one of my YouTube viewers named Marcus from Sweden. He's a professional mechanical engineer by trade, and he also does 3D printing in his free time. And it seemed like within days of posting that video, he was able to make this. It's so intricately designed, the parts are just perfect. Instead of having a spring, he has a lever here. This goes up and down. The front's attached to that noose. And instead of having spring power, he uses a rubber band. Now we double this up to make it extra powerful, but there's a hook in the back here. You put it in that hook, put it on the lever in that little notch, and now this will come up with quite a bit of force. That will get any mouse that goes in there. The front, you can see that hole. There's a wire noose that goes up and down, and as you push it down, it expands. And then we have the standard trigger system we used before, which is 2 holes in the front and the back there. That way you can tie the string that will block the way of the mouse. When this is set, it's down, that string's holding it in place. The mouse will stick his head in there, want to get the bait, chews through the string, comes up, and then it can't get out, and you got him. I am really curious if this is going to work. First I'll show you how to set it up with the thread, then we'll go set it up in my garage and try to get those pesky mice that are invading my house. I have my same long needle I've used before to set these 3D printed traps, and I have some cotton thread. I just get these off of a feed bag. Now I start from the bottom, there's a hole there. You come right through there, pull it up, and then come back around into that other hole, like that. So when you pull this down, you just do an overhand knot in the bottom there. There's those 2 strings for the mouse to chew through. Release it, it'll go up and set off the trap. So I'm going to tie this off, show you what that looks like. We have that knot on bottom all tied off. I cut off the extra string with the scissors. You can see it in there and it's holding the lever down. The mouse will want to get the bait in back, comes through, chews through that string with their sharp teeth. It only takes a second. Comes right through, comes up and holds them in place. Let's go test this out in the garage, see if we can get those mice to take the bait. Last night I set up Marcus's 3D printed trap in the garage. The mouse went in that hole, wanted to get that bait, chewed through the string there, released the spring. Those rubber bands are pretty powerful, and with leverage that came up and we got him. To release the mouse, you just pull this down, give him a little tug, and you can tie it up and catch more mice. It worked for Mascall 427 years ago. His had 4, and that's the only improvement I do is print this with 4 holes or maybe even more. 1 hole works well, we get 1 mouse at a time, but I bet we could have got double, triple, even more with this. It's such a good design. Marcus from Sweden, you're a great mechanical engineer, really creative, and you build a great mousetrap. Now every day people are contacting me with new ideas for mousetraps, so if you have one, let me know and I might feature it on Mousetrap Monday.